My friends, it is an extremely sad day in America today. When I woke up this morning, I imagined that it would be a beautiful Sunday. The weather was nice. I thought that it would be a peaceful day, but then we learned something very shocking. There was an assassination attempt on our leader, Donald Trump. Former President Donald Trump, who is also the Republican presidential nominee. My friends, we are less than 2 months away from the presidential election. And there was another assassination attempt on Donald Trump. I was shocked to learn that. I was extremely shocked when I first saw the news. I could not believe what was happening. Back in July, there was an assassination attempt on Donald Trump in Butler, Pennsylvania. Thanks to Almighty God for keeping Donald Trump safe. Back in July, Donald Trump was injured. That was July 13th. Donald Trump survived, but he suffered injury. Donald Trump was wounded. But because of the prayers of millions and millions of freedom-loving Americans, Donald Trump emerged stronger than ever before. Stronger than ever before. Do you remember the image of Donald Trump with his fist up saying, "Fight, fight, fight"? Do you remember that? That was July 13th of this year. And today, September 15th, there was another assassination attempt on our leader, Donald Trump. This time in Florida. It is shocking. It is extremely shocking. I don't have the words to describe the shock and how I felt when I saw the news. In Florida, another assassination attempt on Donald Trump, September 15th. July 13th, there was an assassination attempt in Butler, Pennsylvania. September 15th in Florida. This happened at the Trump International Golf Club. And according to reports, Secret Service spotted a man with a rifle in the bushes along the perimeter of the golf club. Donald Trump was playing golf at the time. Reportedly, Secret Service spotted the muzzle of a rifle through a chain link fence, and Secret Service opened fire. According to the updates, the news updates, I've been watching the news, keeping track of all the updates. According to the updates, the suspect was eventually taken into custody. My friends, we must thank the great Almighty God that Donald Trump is safe. Our leader is safe. And thanks to Secret Service for taking swift action to protect our former president. He is our former president, and I believe, and I'm sure many of you believe the same thing, I believe that he is going to be our president again. Do you believe that? Do you think that he's going to be the president again? I think so. I think so. Here's what is really scary, my friends. We as Americans, we are deeply concerned and worried after learning what we learned today, after learning what happened today. And here's what is really scary. According to Sheriff Bradshaw of Palm Beach County in Florida, the man with the gun, the suspect, the man with the gun was between 300 and 500 yards away from our Republican presidential candidate, Donald Trump. You know, it's really hard to digest all this information. It's unbelievable. I've been watching the news, I've been reading news updates on the internet, trying to get all the details, trying to find out what's being reported. And this is shocking. And this information comes directly from Sheriff Bradshaw of Palm Beach County. He said that the man with the gun, the suspect, was between 300 and 500 yards away from our Republican presidential candidate, Donald Trump. And as I said, not just our Republican presidential candidate, but as I'm praying and hoping, soon to be president, Donald Trump, soon to be president. Can you imagine that? So here's what law enforcement found. They reportedly found a rifle with a scope, 2 backpacks hanging on a fence. They found a GoPro camera. They also found ceramic tile. These are all from the news reports. I'm sure many of you have read the reports already. There will be new information coming, every hour, I feel. I might be up really late. Obviously I'm doing this live stream, and I want to thank you all for being here. It's a shocking day for us. We all have to pray for our former president, and somebody I believe will be president again, Donald Trump. We have to keep him in our prayers. And I thank you all for being here. Thanks for joining. And I see the comments that are coming in, and it's, we support our president, Donald Trump. We support him, we pray for him, and we hope he stays safe and healthy. So, my friends, this is shocking. This individual, man with a gun, got between 300 and 500 yards away from the Republican presidential nominee, Donald Trump, according to Sheriff Bradshaw of Palm Beach County. How can this be? I mean, can you imagine? Can you imagine this? How? There's obviously a question. How did the suspect get so close to Donald Trump? As Sheriff Bradshaw said, between 300 and 500 yards away from Trump. And I'm going to share with you some more shocking stuff. It's unbelievable. Sheriff Bradshaw of Palm Beach County in Florida, he said that if Trump was sitting president, he would have more security. Just absorb that information. Just try to understand what's going on here. Sheriff Bradshaw said that if Trump was sitting president, he would have more security. Sheriff Bradshaw said that if he was sitting president, then the entire golf course would be surrounded, and that there would be more security. And because he is not the sitting president, the security is limited to areas that the Secret Service deems possible. So this is the biggest problem. Our leader, Donald Trump, is not getting the kind of security that he needs and that he deserves. This is the problem with the current administration. Why is the current administration that's in power right now, why is the current administration not providing the highest level of security for Donald Trump? I mean, that is my question. Not just my question, that is the question that many Americans have. That is a question that many Americans have. Why is Donald Trump not getting the highest level of security? There was an assassination attempt on Trump just 2 months ago, approximately 2 months ago. After July 13th, after what happened on July 13th in Butler, Pennsylvania, security should have been increased to the highest possible level. But it's very obvious that security has not been increased to the highest level, which is why the suspected gunman in Florida, Palm Beach County, that individual got, reportedly, according to news reports, whatever I'm telling you, I learned from the news reports. So if you want, you can go look at the facts yourself, look at the news reports, get all the information yourself. There'll be more updates coming. So because security was not increased to the highest level, this gunman got between 300 and 500 yards, of Trump. He got that close, within 500 yards of Trump. And Trump was playing golf at the time. Donald Trump is not only the former president, as I have highlighted before, he is also likely going to be the next president of the United States. So Trump released a statement. As we already know, Trump is a fearless leader, extremely brave, extremely strong. He released a statement. He told people that he is safe and well. Donald Trump is safe and well. And we are very thankful. We are very thankful to hear that Trump is safe and well. But how can there be 2 assassination attempts on a former president? Why wasn't there higher levels of security in Florida? That's my question. After the July assassination attempt, the federal government should have deployed all resources necessary to protect former President Donald Trump, but that obviously did not happen. We are getting all kinds of statements coming from various political figures on both sides of the aisle. President Biden has a statement. He said he commends the work of the Secret Service and their law enforcement partners. Joe Biden also said that there is no place for political violence or for any violence ever in our country. So that's what Joe Biden said. Kamala Harris, who is the current vice president and the Democratic nominee for president, she said the same thing. She said violence has no place in America. Kamala Harris's running mate, Tim Walz, he said, Gwen and I are glad to hear that Donald Trump is safe. Violence has no place in our country. It's not who we are as a nation. So that's what he said. That's his statement. But here's the thing, my friends. To all those who are listening, to all those who are watching, here's the thing. Simply saying these words isn't enough. Isn't enough. The American people want to see the highest possible levels of resources to be deployed to protect Donald Trump. Why isn't that happening? Why isn't that happening? Let me state that, and you can let me know in the live chat window if you agree with me. The American people, the American people, we want to see the highest possible levels of resources to be deployed to protect Donald Trump. Donald Trump must have the highest possible level of security. Do you agree with me, my friends? Let me know in the chat window. J.D. Vance, U.S. Senator from Ohio, and obviously Donald Trump's running mate. J.D. Vance wrote on X that he is glad President Trump is safe. J.D. Vance also wrote that he spoke to Mr. Trump before the news was public. J.D. Vance also wrote that Trump was amazingly in good spirits. I believe that. We believe that. We know how strong Donald Trump is. We saw that. We saw that on July 13th. We saw that on July 13th. There was blood on Donald Trump's face. And he showed so much of courage on July 13th in Pennsylvania. After that assassination attempt, Donald Trump raised his fist and he said, "Fight, fight, fight." That moment, the whole world saw how strong, how brave, how fearless Donald Trump is. And so when J.D. Vance wrote today that he spoke with Mr. Trump and that Trump was amazingly in good spirits, I believe that. I believe that. We believe that. I'm sure many of you believe that. Donald Trump is brave. He's fearless. He's a fighter. That's what he is. And that's why I keep saying, my friends, that's why I keep saying Trump 2024. Do you agree with me? Trump 2024, let me know in the chat window. If you support Trump, let me know. Trump 2024. Speaker Mike Johnson, he also published a post on X. He wrote that no leader in American history has endured more attacks and remained so strong and resilient. He is unstoppable. That's what Speaker Mike Johnson said about our leader, Donald Trump. Pay attention to his words, my friends. Pay attention to what Speaker Mike Johnson said about Trump. He said, no leader in American history has endured more attacks and remained so strong and resilient. And then Speaker Mike Johnson said, he is unstoppable, meaning Donald Trump is unstoppable. A flood of Trump 2024 in the chat. Harry Phillips writes Trump 2024. Chris Hicks writes Trump 2024. Sassy writes, that's right. Lion writes Trump 2024. Rick writes Trump 2024. Terry writes Trump 2024. Victoria writes Trump 2024. Michael Brown, good to see you, Michael Brown. Michael Brown writes Trump 2024. Jared writes, good to see you again. Good to see you too, Jared. Thanks for being here. Isabella writes, Trump 2024. Keith writes, Trump 2024. Sassy writes, Trump 2024. Brian writes, Trump 2024. DP Diver 1 writes, Trump 2024. A flood of comments in the chat window expressing support for Trump. Jared writes, Trump 2024. Javier writes, Trump 2024. Amanda has put lots of American flags in the chat window. Amanda, good to see you, Amanda. Trump supporters. Freedom-loving Americans support Donald Trump. And we are praying for Donald Trump. We want Donald Trump to be safe. We want him to be strong. What did Speaker Mike Johnson say? I repeated that already. I'm going to repeat that again. Speaker Mike Johnson said, no leader in American history has endured more attacks and remained so strong and resilient. He is unstoppable. That's Speaker Mike Johnson talking about Donald Trump. I see a flood of comments in support of Donald Trump. Thank you, my friends. That's what Donald Trump needs right now. He needs our support. He needs our prayers. We have to continue to pray for him. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell said, very grateful President Trump is safe. Mitch McConnell also wrote, I hope and expect U.S. Secret Service and the FBI will conduct a thorough, swift, and transparent investigation. Of course, we want a thorough investigation. Of course, we want a swift investigation. Of course, we want a transparent investigation. We want to know all the facts about the July 13th assassination attempt, and we want to know all the facts about the September 15th assassination attempt. The American people want to know the facts. What happened? What happened? It's unbelievable. What happened today is unbelievable. I cannot believe this is happening in the United States of America. Viewer name thank you writes Trump 2024. JC writes Trump. More than ever before, my friends, more than ever before, Trump needs our support. I know we have been supporting him. He has been getting our support. Freedom-loving Americans all over the country, they all have been supporting Donald Trump, but Trump needs our support even more. Trump 2024. It is wonderful. It is wonderful to see so much of support for Donald Trump in the live chat window, my friends. Thank you. Thank you. We are united in supporting Donald Trump. Now, I'm going to share with you what Governor Ron DeSantis of Florida had to say. And I'm sure many of you will agree that Ron DeSantis is really one of the best governors in America. He truly is. He's one of the best. You know, make a list of the top 5 governors in America. In fact, make a list of the top 3. I think Ron DeSantis is going to be in the top 3. Archer writes, Ultra MAGA, Trump 2024. Thank you. Thank you so much. CC Weaver writes, Trump 2024. I'm reading your comments. Thank you, my friends. Ron DeSantis published a post on X, and he wrote, and I'm going to share with you that because what Ron DeSantis said is extremely important. And I'm guessing some of you have seen it already, what Ron DeSantis posted on X. And those who did not see it yet, his statement, I'm going to read that to you. It's a very difficult day. It's a very difficult day in America. For all freedom-loving Americans, it's a very, very unbelievably difficult day. Sassy writes, Trump 2024, United We Stand. Sherry writes, Trump wants America first. That is correct, Sherry. Trump wants America first. We want America first. We want America first. America first agenda. So I'm going to read to you the post that Governor Ron DeSantis of the wonderful state of Florida, what he posted on X. Ron DeSantis wrote, the state of Florida will be conducting its own investigation regarding the attempted assassination at Trump International Golf Club. The people deserve the truth about the would-be assassin and how he was able to get within 500 yards of the former president and current GOP nominee. So the state of Florida will be conducting its own investigation regarding the attempted assassination at Trump International Golf Club. Steve Scalise, who is the House Majority Leader, Steve Scalise said, thank God President Trump is safe. And I think we all are thanking God every minute that Donald Trump is safe. We must continue to pray for Donald Trump. Steve Scalise also wrote that Secret Service must up their level of protection of him, meaning Trump, to their full capabilities, including expanding the perimeter. So I'm going to repeat that because this is very important. So Steve Scalise wrote that Secret Service must up their level of protection of him to their full capabilities, including expanding the perimeter. That's what we are talking about. Trump needs the highest level of security. As the former president, as the GOP presidential nominee, as somebody who is likely going to be the president again, and also what happened on July 13th. There already was an assassination attempt on Donald Trump. So why is he not getting the highest level of security yet? What's going on? So we would all like to see Donald Trump getting the highest level of security. Republican Conference Chair Ellie Stefanik also published a statement. She wrote that she's grateful to hear that President Trump is safe. She also thanked the hardworking law enforcement officers working to keep President Trump and his family and his team safe. Trump 2024, my friends. Trump 2024. Trump 2024. That's what I'll say. We have to pray for Trump. We have to pray for our former president, and I believe he's going to be president again. Victoria writes Trump 2024. So Ellie Stefanik also said that there continues to be a lack of answers for the horrific assassination attempt in Pennsylvania. She also said that she expects there to be a clear explanation of what happened in Florida, meaning what happened on September 15th in Florida. By the way, as I'm speaking, I'm also looking at the live chat window, and it's just so wonderful. So wonderful to see so much of support for Trump. My friends, please like this video, give it thumbs up so I can reach more people. I appreciate that. If you have not subscribed, please do subscribe and stay connected with me. So Ellie Stefanik also wrote that God continues to watch over President Trump. And that is true. That is true. God continues to watch over our leader, Donald Trump, former president and hopefully soon to be president again. My friends, we must pray to God. We must pray for Donald Trump. We must pray so that Donald Trump is safe and healthy. I'm going to pause for a little bit. I'll read some comments here. It's Trump 2024. Thank you, Andrew. Richard Martinez writes, fight, 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 go Trump. Thank you. Lots of support for Donald Trump. Lots of support. Steve writes, Trump 2024. Lee writes, Trump 2024. I'm going to pause for a little bit and then I will continue with the live stream. I'm trying to keep up with the comments here. Sherry writes, Trump is the man, love your hat. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you. I love this hat too. This is more than a hat. This is more than a hat. It has a message, and that message is together we will work to make America great again. Do you agree? Angie Mitchell is here. Angie, thank you for joining. Thanks for being here. A viewer writes Trump forever. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name here. I'm trying to read the username. But thank you for being here. Thanks for supporting Trump. Angie Mitchell writes, hi, Tassif. Hello, Angie. Longdon family writes, Trump 2024 from Aurora, Colorado. G-Man writes, I subscribe to your channel, Trump 2024. Thank you. I appreciate your support. Ronaldo writes, Trump 2024. Jessica writes, hello. Hello, Jessica. Roger writes, where is the hat made? The hat is made in the USA. It's a US-made hat. Jim is here. Jim, thanks for being here, Jim. It's so wonderful to see you all supporting our president. R2 writes, just bought a MAGA hat for the first time. Oh, that's great. That's great. Thank you for supporting Donald Trump. Rose writes, Trump for President 2024. Victoria writes, Trump 2024. Thank you. My friends, thank you so much. It's a very difficult day in America. Thank you for being here and listening to my message. I still have some more things to say. I'm just pausing for a little bit. But I know I know that the people who are watching this video, those who are participating in the live chat window and expressing support for Trump, there are many people here expressing support for Trump, but this is just a small fraction of the millions and millions and millions of people all over the country who are supporting Trump and who are praying for Trump tonight. Okay? So, we here, I'm speaking on camera, you're all participating in the live chat and watching the live stream, and you're praying for Trump. We all agree that we need Trump. We are all united in praying for Trump. And just multiply that. Multiply that. Think about the millions and millions of people all over the United States who are praying for Trump tonight. People who are worried, people who are concerned, people who are shocked to see what happened in Florida on September 15th. It's still September 15th here in Wisconsin. So what happened today, it was shocking. And we are all praying. We are happy that Trump is safe. We are praying for his well-being. We're praying for his family. We are praying for his team. Trump has a great team. He has a wonderful family. And we have to pray for all of them. Let me read some comments. Overwhelming support for Trump. Sherry writes, absolutely. Thank you. Thank you, Sherry. Sherry Phillips writes, Trump 2024. Chris Hicks is also supporting Trump. Sassy writes, Trump all the way. Mario writes, Trump 2024. So my friends, we as a country, we have a lot to accomplish in the coming years. Go back to the years when Trump was in office. Everything was going well. Owen Williams writes Trump 2024. Thank you. When Trump was in office, things were going so well, and then everything changed after the Biden-Harris team came to power. Everything changed. Everything changed. The economy just started going in the wrong direction. The border crisis, still hurting America. Still hurting America. And home ownership is becoming more and more difficult. There are many young professionals in particular who are struggling. They cannot afford to buy a home. Many seniors who worked hard all their life, earned paychecks, and made mortgage payments. They own their home now. Many American seniors, they retired. They live in their own home. But property taxes are going up. Property taxes are going up. Inflation is hurting seniors. So really, in the Biden-Harris economy, whether it's a young professional, fresh out of college, looking for a job, looking to pursue the American dream, life is very tough for young professionals. You think about people in their mid-age, professionals employed in different sectors of the economy. They're trying to save money for retirement. They're trying to invest. They're trying to, pay off their mortgage. They're trying to raise a family, and they're struggling also. They're struggling. And the seniors, many seniors coming out of retirement. I've said this before. Many seniors are coming out of retirement to work again because they just can't keep up with the rising expenses. Everyone is struggling in this economy. Everyone, really. I know there are the super wealthy, however you define them, the super wealthy, the billionaires, the multi millionaires. Um, but most of the people are people in the middle class, low income Americans. In fact, sadly, the middle class is shrinking. Middle class is shrinking because of the Biden-Harris inflation. And Americans in the low income category, they are struggling. People are facing poverty. Many Americans have become homeless. Many Americans are on the verge of becoming homeless. They are at risk of homelessness. And I talk about these things a lot because I discuss the economy. I discuss what's happening at the border. I discuss the different challenges in different American cities. I talk about Wisconsin. I talk about Illinois and California, New York. I discuss elections. I discuss the different poll results. I discuss the different Senate races. I talk about the balance of power. I talk about whether the Senate is going to remain in Democrat hands or whether the Republicans will be able to regain the majority in the U.S. Senate, what's going to happen in the House. The Republicans have a very slim majority. Can they hold on to the majority? Can they grow the size of the majority? What's going to happen? Who's going to be the speaker? Is it going to be Mike Johnson again? Who's it going to be? If we hold on to the majority, I like Mike Johnson. Who's going to be the Senate majority leader if we regain the majority in the U.S. Senate, if the Republicans win Senate seats? Mitch McConnell is going to, he has made the decision to, step away from that role. So who's going to be the Senate majority leader? Many things on this channel, many things, current affairs. I also talk about some international issues. I mostly focus on domestic. People who have been watching my channel, I've been focusing mostly on domestic issues, but I do talk about international issues. So, as I was saying, go back to the Trump years. Things were going well. Then Biden-Harris came, and the economy started going in the wrong direction. And you've got Kamala Harris running for president. She's trying to pretend like she's the outsider. She's not. She is the incumbent VP. She just wants a promotion. Okay, she wants to go a step up. She's the vice president now. She wants to be the president. She wants to be the first woman president. But she doesn't have policy ideas. No policy proposals. She says she wants to create an opportunity economy. What does that mean? As I've said before, opportunities are shrinking because of the Biden-Harris administration and their policies. So I discuss all these things, and I know that if Trump is elected to be the president again, which I believe he will be, I strongly believe, I've highlighted the fact that I am very optimistic. In spite of all the challenges, I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic. I believe Trump will be the president again. And when he gets sworn into office again in January 2025, it's going to be very difficult. It's not going to be easy. Because the Biden-Harris team has caused tremendous damage, permanent damage to our economy. So not only would Trump have to fix all the damage that the Biden-Harris team has done, he would have to, very rapidly take our country forward, make America safe again, make America strong again, make America great again, just as my hat says. make America great again. So there's a lot to do in the years to come. And that's why I say that we as a country, we have a lot to accomplish in the coming years. And for that, we need Donald Trump in the White House. We need his leadership. Trump can make our country strong, safe, and great again. Do you agree with me, my friends? Do you agree with me when I say that Trump will make our country strong, safe, and great again? Let me know. Let me know in the live chat window, my friends. Victoria writes, yes, I agree with you. Owen Williams writes, I agree with you. Steve writes, yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Sherry writes, yes. Michael Brown writes, yes, I agree. Rose writes, yes, in agreement with you. Thank you so much. Trump 2024 Save America. That's the username. The user writes, the viewer writes, agreed. Thank you. Laura Floyd, always wonderful to see Laura Floyd. Laura, welcome. Laura writes, I agree with you. Maria writes, yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thomas Simmons writes, Trump 2024. Joey writes, Trump 2024. Thank you. Thank you so much. Scott writes, 100%. Thanks so much for the support. Thank you, my friends. Overwhelming support for Trump, always, always. And he's going to win by a landslide. You know, what I will try to do in a future video, I will try to, and I might do that tomorrow, I might do that, over the next few days. I will try to analyze the Electoral College map and, together, because I would like you all to give me your input as well, which you can do through the live chat. I would like to try to analyze the Electoral College map and try to figure out, using, our best guess. We're going to try to guess how many Electoral College votes Trump will get in November 2024. Okay? So that is something that I would like to do. And you all can let me know your thoughts. By the way, we are 48 minutes into the live stream and 128 people watching as of this moment. And as I've said before, that number fluctuates because what you see on your screen when you see 128 people watching, it's the number of people watching at that point in time. So now the number went down to 121 and it'll go back up again as more people tune in. So that number keeps fluctuating throughout the live stream. But on my end, I can see a different dashboard which tells me how many viewers have watched this live stream tonight so far altogether. So as people are coming and going and, a lot of people are staying, like right now, the number went up to 133. So because lots of people have joined. So far tonight, more than 6,200 people have tuned in altogether in the last 49 minutes, 6,200 plus viewers. So I really appreciate your support. I'm on this channel, I'm trying to share the facts. That is really what I am trying to do. I'm trying to share the facts with you. And I understand, as I've said before many times, many will agree with me, many will disagree with me, but that's when I share my opinion. But when I share the facts are the facts. Okay? Those are absolute facts that I'm sharing with you. When like I just told you what happened today. There was an assassination attempt on Donald Trump. A second assassination attempt. July 13th, there was an assassination attempt on Trump in Pennsylvania. And September 15th, it's still September 15th here in Wisconsin because it's 11:53 p.m. in the Central Time Zone. So today, there was another assassination attempt on Donald Trump. So I shared that news with you. I shared information about what different political figures had to say. I told you what Joe Biden said. I told you what Kamala Harris said, what Tim Walz said. By said, I mean, saying as well as, publishing posts and publishing statements. I told you what Steve Scalise said. I told you what J.D. Vance said. I told you what Mike Johnson had to say. So these are the facts that I'm sharing with you. But then I'm sharing my opinion too. The facts you have to agree with. You can't disagree with the facts because the facts are the facts. But I understand when I say Trump 2024, Trump's going to be president again, I think he's going to win. Well, at that point, I understand some people can disagree with me. If you are a Kamala Harris supporter, if you are a Democrat, if you support liberal policies, then you're going to disagree with me because then you want to see Kamala Harris win. I get that. And then there are many, I see overwhelming support for Trump in the live chat window. All the people who are liking my videos, all the people who are subscribing to stay connected, I'm guessing most of them agree with my viewpoints. There are many people here in the live chat. I see your comments. You would like to see Trump win. So on this channel, I'm sharing the facts, I'm sharing the figures, I'm sharing the information, the news updates, which are true. These are the facts. But then when I share my opinion, that's when people can agree with me or disagree with me. It's up to you. It is up to you. But understand one thing. Understand one thing about me. I am an American. I love this country. And I want to see this country strong, safe, and great. I want America to be a prosperous country. I want to see that we will overcome the challenges and be prosperous again. Right now, we have lots of challenges. We have to overcome these challenges and be prosperous again. So I love this country, which is why I'm doing these live streams. And I want to connect with other freedom-loving Americans, with other freedom-loving people. And in fact, what's amazing to see is that here on my channel, there are people from outside the United States who come and comment. And they express their support for Trump. Trump is a global figure. He is a global figure. Of course, we the Americans, those who love Trump, we're going to vote for Trump. But even people outside the United States, from Asia, from Europe, from Canada, saying how much they appreciate Trump, how much they love Trump. That's how powerful Trump is. That's how powerful his image is. And many countries around the world, they understand that when America succeeds, our allies also succeed. When America is prosperous, then many other countries also are prosperous. It's an interconnected world. It's an interconnected world. We do international trade. We have international partnerships. The Americans, the United States, we have international allies. We have European allies. We have Asian allies. And so there are many countries around the world which we consider to be our allies. And so when we have a strong leader in the White House, somebody like Trump, then not only do Americans win, but really the world wins. The world, our allies, numerous allies that we have, they all win. It's wonderful to have a bold leader in the White House. And we do not have a strong and bold leader in the White House right now. We don't. We don't. Since Joe Biden came to office, we have seen what all the problems happening within our country and around the world. When Trump was in office, there were no new wars. But since Joe Biden came to power, look what's happening in so many places around the world. Unrest, political unrest, armed conflicts. Just, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable how things can change so drastically. We had Trump. America was doing great. Our international allies were doing great. Biden comes to office. Our relationship with our allies became weak. Our own domestic economy became weak. Consumers are suffering. Hardworking Americans are working hard and still not being able to succeed, still not being able to climb the ladder of prosperity. And so the world needs Trump in the White House. We, as the United States of America, we need Trump. And once we succeed with Trump in the White House, our allies all over the world will also succeed. Trump is the peace president. He believes in peace. Peace through strength. That's what we need. My friends, let me see some comments. Daniel writes, "That's my hat." Daniel, I believe you love my hat. Thank you. Let's see some more comments. I'm trying to read the comments. Liz writes, "You are amazing." Thank you so much, Liz. I appreciate all of your support, my friends. I do. I wish I could thank each and every one of you individually. I wish I could recognize each and every one of you and express how thankful I am for the words of encouragement. But I end up missing a lot of the comments because of the volume of the comments that come in. So I hope you understand that. Forgive me if I'm not addressing your comment or your question, but I'm sure you understand how grateful I am for all the words of encouragement that I get from my viewers and all your good wishes. I really appreciate that. It's what drives me forward to do more live streams, really. Let me read some more comments here. Daniel writes, "USA #1, thank you." Angie, thank you. Liz writes, a lot of people are coming over here. The facts are the facts. The facts are the facts. You are very smart. You're very smart, and the facts are the facts. Thank you, Liz. Thank you. Comments like that really give me a lot of encouragement. Thank you. I appreciate that. And please stay connected. Thank you so much. Sassy writes from 2024. Sherry writes, thank you for standing up for America. America first. Thank you. Brian writes, Trump is a strong leader. He definitely is. Daniel writes, Trump rules. J-Man writes, you're awesome. Keep up the great work. New subscriber. Thank you. My friends, that's the only way you can support this channel is by subscribing to my channel and by giving this video thumbs up. When you give this video thumbs up, it allows me to reach more people. And the more people I reach, the more facts I can share. And I want to spread my message of peace, freedom, and prosperity to more people. So 98 likes on this video already. Now it's up to 101. So thank you so very much. It just gives me great joy when I see that number go up. 101 likes right now. So thank you. I appreciate that. And please subscribe to stay connected. 102 likes. Thank you, my friends. Subscribe so you can stay connected. If I get if I get 26 more subscribers, then it'll be 2,500 subscribers total for me. So can I get 26 more subscribers, my friend? There are many people watching this right now. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe so I can reach more people. Thank you so much. What happens when you subscribe, I believe, is you will get notifications, I think. Every time I publish a video or I start a live stream, you are likely going to get some kind of a notification that will prompt you that there's a new video or there's a new live stream. And then you can join. Then you can tune in, then you can watch it. Or, if you can't watch it live, then you can watch the replay and then leave a comment if you want to. So that's the benefit of subscribing. And, oh wow. So since the last minute or two ago when I said, please subscribe, I need 26 more subscribers, the subscriber count has gone up, and now I need 19. I need 19 subscribers to reach 2,500. It is a small channel, as you can tell. There are many channels out there with many thousands of subscribers, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of subscribers. So it's a relatively smaller channel, but you know what? It is growing very fast. It is growing very fast at a rapid pace, and it's all because of you and your support. It really is. It's because of you, your love, your support, your encouragement that my channel is growing. And for those who may be new, I just want to give you a very brief overview. And I apologize to anyone who has already listened to me say this before. I'm going to be very brief. This is for the new viewers who are coming in, who may not have heard this previously. Obviously, if you're here for the first time, you haven't heard me say what I'm about to tell you. I believe in exercising my freedom of speech, my First Amendment right. I'm an American. And that's why I write, I speak, I have a podcast, and I also have done numerous speeches in person. I've spoken at various events talking about um, different social and political issues. Recently, I gave a series of speeches on immigration issues. I talked about my journey as an immigrant and how I became an American citizen. Obviously, I came to the United States legally. I'm a legal immigrant, legally, and became an American citizen. So I share my journey about immigration. I talk about lots of other social and political issues. By training, I'm a healthcare policy analyst. So if you ever want to talk about healthcare and how we can improve the American healthcare system, I can talk about that, obviously. And I have written since the year 2019, I have written more than 100. Actually, the exact number is 109. I have written 109 letters to editors and op-eds. So I write about local issues, state level issues, federal issues, whether it's energy policy or transportation policy or healthcare policy, whether it's, we're talking about pro-life versus pro-abortion. I talk about those issues. Um, I've talked about many different things, elections. Uh, so I write letters to editors and op-eds, and my writings have been published in many newspapers. I'm just going to give you some names, big names like USA Today and Chicago Tribune and Boston Globe and New York Post and New York Daily News and Philadelphia Inquirer and the Pittsburgh Post Gazette. Here in Wisconsin, where I live, my writings have been published in Wisconsin State Journal, Milwaukee Journal Sentinel, the Capital Times, La Crosse Tribune, and also my op-eds have been published in the Western Journal. And in fact, Mike Huckabee read two of my writings, at least two of my writings that I know of that Mike Huckabee read, and he shared a link to my op-ed twice. Okay, two of my op-eds. He shared the links to two of my op-eds on his Facebook page. He shared it with, the followers that he has on Facebook. So, I have written a lot. I believe in making my voice heard through writing. I also believe in making my voice heard through speech. So, as I said, I've spoken at numerous events. And then I also do this live stream. Okay. I not only do live stream, I also record podcast episodes and I publish those episodes, which, the video versions you can find on my YouTube channel. The audio versions are available in podcast directories. You can find them on the internet. But I also do live streams, and the live stream is the part that, I must say that I truly, truly enjoy the most, because not only am I speaking directly live and talking to many people from around the country, from around the world who are tuning in to listen, but I also see your questions. I also see your comments in the live chat window. So I get to respond. I get to respond to your questions. I get to respond to your comments, which I thoroughly, thoroughly enjoy. And so whatever I'm doing, you may be wondering, like, who's this guy? What is he doing? Why should we listen to him? I believe in freedom of speech, and I believe that we all should exercise our freedom of speech. We should all be fearless in exercising our freedom of speech. We should speak what's in our mind. We should discuss social and political issues, because when we have dialogue, we learn from each other. Okay? I'm not saying that I'm absolutely 100% correct on everything. No, we all learn. We all learn. So we can learn from each other. So feel free to challenge my views. Feel free to disagree with me. It doesn't bother me if you disagree with me. But what is important is that we have to be respectful. We have to respect each other. I have, honestly, I can tell you, I have many friends who don't agree with me politically. Because, let me tell you, I live in Madison, Wisconsin. Madison is the capital of Wisconsin. And if you know anything about Madison, then you know that it's a very liberal city, very liberal city. Okay? But I'm a conservative. I'm a solid conservative. I'm a very strong conservative. And so I live in Madison in a very liberal city. So I know a lot of people who are liberals. They don't agree with my views, my political views. I don't agree with their political views. But we can still have conversation. We can still talk to each other and express our disagreement and just live normal lives. So when I do these live streams, I get lots of comments from people who agree with me. I get lots of comments from people who don't agree with me. And as I've mentioned before numerous times, I get a lot of harsh and unkind comments too. People who insult me, they call me different names, they make comments about my appearance, they criticize, my image. People criticize, what I'm wearing, although I don't know why they do that. I think I wear pretty conservative, decent clothes. I always have, I always do, but, I think there are some folks out there who are just looking to, say whatever they want. They don't like my views, so they'll just attack me and insult me. That doesn't bother me. Trust me, it does not. I see the insults. I feel a little sad at times, but it's not going to slow me down. Those who are writing negative comments, if they think that by insulting me, and I see a lot of people, they write something insulting and they just copy and paste. They repeat the same comment over and over again because I can see the comments pouring in. I can. So if I see the same comment, like something very extremely negative aimed at me, that comment just like, I see that being written like 12 times, 20 times, or 30 times, I know that somebody has written that comments and is just copying and pasting it over and over again. If that is intended to slow me down, if that is intended to distract me from my message, that's never going to happen. I can guarantee that. That is not going to happen. Trust me. Trust me. If you know a little bit about who I am, how I was raised, if you know anything about my educational experience and, the kind of environments I've been in, and my political involvement, then you'll understand why negative comments can never slow me down. Because I am extremely determined. I am extremely determined, and I'm very focused. I am very focused, and I respect people. So that is my strength. I respect people. Regardless of political views, I treat people with respect. And if somebody doesn't show respect to me, won't bother me. Okay? Anyone who's trying to insult me, is calling me different names, that's that individual's problem. It's not my problem. I believe that we can, what I said, we can disagree with each other and we can still get along. The way this country was formed, we are not meant to agree with each other all the time. If we agree with each other, if everyone's on the same page, if we all have the same views, then there's no diversity. There is no diversity. If we are all on the same page, diversity is not just about diversity of skin color. Diversity is not just about diversity of race and religion. Diversity is also about diversity of thoughts, of viewpoints. Okay? It's a great country. You know why? Because we have diverse viewpoints. If I sit down and have a discussion with 20 people, I know we're not going to agree all the time on all the things. There will be disagreements, and that's what makes this country great. When we have disagreements, we can learn from each other. So I believe in that. I believe in the diversity of thoughts, and to have a healthy society in which we can debate, we can have educated arguments, we can have constructive conversation. In order for us to have a society like that, we have to stop insulting each other. I don't insult people, but I see people insulting me. But then again, coming back to my point, the insults don't bother me, and the insults will not slow me down. I will continue to make my voice heard. I will continue to share my thoughts. I will continue to do what I think is right, which is exercising my freedom of speech while respecting the people that I'm addressing. Okay, and that's why I have never blocked anyone in the YouTube chat window. I haven't blocked anyone. Okay, I've faced some really harsh comments, insults, but I haven't blocked anyone, because sometimes people have said, why don't you block this person, that person, or whoever's continuously writing negative things. No, I said, you know what, I won't block. Okay, because I have the strength to be able to deal with this. As I said, the negative comments will not distract me, won't stop me, won't slow me down. So my friends, to all those people who are sending me good wishes, to all those people who are encouraging me, to all those people who are who are engaging in a positive conversation here in the live chat, I thank each and every one of you. Okay, so as I was saying, regardless of the challenges that we face right now, I believe that America's future is bright. We have to stay strong. As Americans, we have to stay strong. We have to think positive. We have to be optimistic. And we have to be honest. We have to work hard. And I know that together, we can make America great again. I know we can do it. I know we can do it, my friends. So, as a country, we have a lot to accomplish in the coming years. And talking about November 2024, I will be voting for Donald Trump. I want to see Trump as the president again. I believe that we need his leadership. And I believe that Trump can make our country strong, safe, and great again. So, my friends, September 15th of 2024, it's a shocking day in America. It is a shocking day. There was an assassination attempt on Donald Trump. I am glad that he's safe. I'm grateful that he's safe. I want to see Trump safe. I want to see him healthy. I want to see Trump successful in November. So when the new week starts, we will probably learn more about the assassination attempt. We will probably learn more about the suspect. A suspect has been identified, as many of you may know already. We have to wait to learn more about this individual, this suspect. And we are still waiting for more information about the July 13th assassination attempt. And now there's the September 15th assassination attempt. So the American people, the American public, we want information. We want to know the facts. And we want to see the federal government deploying the highest level of resources to protect our former president, Donald Trump, who I believe will be president again. So those are the thoughts I wanted to share. I'm not going anywhere yet. I will pause. I'll try to catch up with the comments that are coming in, By the way, I have reached 2,500 subscribers. So from the bottom of my heart, I'm very grateful to you for all of your support. And, I don't know what to say. I'm just so grateful. By the way, 130 people watching this video right now, 134 likes, which is amazing. Let's get it up to 150 if we can. Please like this video. If you want to support my channel, just all you have to do is give my video a thumbs up and subscribe. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Help me spread my message, my friends. 119 people watching right now. So far tonight, let me share with you. So far tonight, more than 10,500 people have watched this live stream. It's been going on for 1 hour and 21 minutes, this live stream, and more than 10,500 people have tuned in. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Sherry writes, thank you for all you do. Thank you, Sherry. Liz writes, yes. Liz, I've been reading your comments. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Let's see. Truth and Justice writes, God bless you and all the viewers. Thank you so much. Sassy writes, thank you for talking about this tonight. Thank you, Sassy. I see lots of positive comments, and I apologize if I'm not able to address and respond to each and every one of your comments. Trust me, I'm very grateful for your support. I'm going to try to read some more comments. Let's see. Jack, thank you for being here. NBA writes, Trump, thank you so much. Liz writes, optimistic. Yes, we have to be optimistic. Angie Mitchell writes, God bless everyone. Everyone, every day. Thank you, Angie. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, lots of comments. I don't think I'll be able to read all these comments. Lots of comments coming in. Thank you, my friends. And to anyone who's joining now, to anyone who's just tuning in, all I'm going to ask is, let's please pray for Donald Trump. We have to keep Donald Trump in our prayers. Let me ask you, will you be praying for Donald Trump? Will you be praying for his safety and good health? Let me know in the live chat window, my friends. Will you be praying for Donald Trump? I will be praying for Donald Trump. I will be praying for his good health, for his safety. And I will be praying for Donald Trump and his family and his team and his campaign team. Crystal writes, Trump 2024 praying. Where the writes, oh, I just missed the comment. Okay. George writes, yes. X Design writes, yes. Thank you. Sherry writes, yes. Thank you. Liz writes, yes. Sassy writes, Trump, and then prayers. Michael Brown writes, I will be hoping. Thank you, Michael. Let's hope that Donald Trump wins again. So let's hope for that. Sherry writes, Trump 100%. Artins writes, I have a question. Did you enter America during a Democrat presidency or a Republican presidency? So I'll answer that question. I came to the United States as a legal immigrant in 2007. So in 2007, it was George Bush in the White House. And I became a citizen in 2014. So you asked me, when did I enter America? I came to the United States for the first time. I landed on U.S. soil in 2007 as a legal immigrant, and George Bush was the president at the time. Angie writes, protection prayers for Trump. Thank you, Angie. Let's see. By the way, my friends, let me give you all my email address if you want to email me. My email address is tosif@tosifanam.net. Please write that down. And I will also give you my website. Hold on one second. I'm going to give you my website address. So if you want to visit my website, my website is a very simple one. It has my biography. It has a page with a list of all my published opinions, so 109 published opinions. On my website, you will also find a link to my podcast. On my website, you will also find my blog posts. And also, I'm gonna say one thing which I've never said before, I think, during a live stream. By the way, I pinned my website address to the top of the chat screen, so that it doesn't get lost. So you can click on it. If you don't want to click on the link, you can just type my name in a search engine, whatever you use. You can go to Google, type my name, Tausif Anam, in the search engine. Look at the search results. You're going to find my website. You're going to find lots of information about me. So you can look at that. So let me ask you, let me share with you something that I don't believe I've mentioned before. I may have mentioned it. I don't remember. I have actually self-published 2 books of poems. So I have written many poems. I published 2 books of poems during my younger years. So I started writing poems when I was a teenager, and after I came to the United States in 2007, I think it was, when was it? I can't remember the year when I first published my book. Was it 2008 or 2009? But I have published 2 books of poems. If you go to my website, if you go on Amazon and you type my name, you will find my books, information about my books. Okay, those are poems, and my first book is called "She Has Surrendered to Slumber," and book 2. Hold on. Book number 2 is called Neptune's Dusk. All right. So you can look those books up, but if you just go to my website, the address for which I have pinned at the top of this chat screen. You can if you go to my website, there's a section where you'll find my books. So you can go take a look at that. Let me know what you think. All right. Yeah, thank you. Thanks so much, my friends. By the way, to all the new viewers, please subscribe and stay connected, okay? Subscribe and stay connected with me. More than 11,000 viewers tonight. That's amazing. Thank you. More than 11,000 viewers. 2,500 plus subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you, my friends. Sherry writes, United We Stand. NBA writes, Trump 2024. Brian writes, I can't get to the website. Well, if you click on it, you should be able to get to the website. If you can't get to the website, what you can do is just type my name in a search engine, like go to Google, type my name, and then you can you in the search results you can find my information, and then you can click on the link to go to my website that way. Okay. Lots of support for Trump. So is there going to be another Donald Trump versus Kamala Harris debate? Um, I don't know. I don't know. But if there is another debate, I will be discussing that, ahead of time as well as afterwards. Brian writes, thank you, it worked. Okay. Okay, great, Brian. Thank you. Yeah, if you go to my website, you can also sign up for my free e-newsletter. I try to send out an e-newsletter once every 2 weeks or so. It just goes to hundreds of people in my contact list. They got an email from me with information about what I've been doing, some of my thoughts, information about my latest blog posts, information about my latest podcast episode, so on and so forth. So it's just an informational email in which I share with my with my contact list, people in my contact list, my thoughts and what I've been up to. So you can sign up for my e-newsletter if you go to my website. But if you email me, if you just send me an email at tossif@tossifanam.net, I can add you to my e-newsletter list, okay? It's free, and you can unsubscribe anytime. If you get an e-newsletter from me or, a few e-newsletters, and for whatever reason, if you don't want to get any more, you can always unsubscribe, okay? That's always an option. All right. So, my friends, as I was saying, what I would like to do in the near future, now, I don't know if I'm going to do that tomorrow, but sometime over the next few days, definitely sometime over the next few weeks, but I want to do it sooner rather than later. What I would like to do is sit down with the Electoral College map of 2016, analyze what states Donald Trump won in 2016. Then I want to sit with the map of 2020, the Electoral College map. I want to analyze that, like how different is the 2020 map from the 2016 map. And what I want to do is make a prediction about what states Donald Trump will win in 2024. Okay, what is the Electoral College map going to look like in 2024? Is it going to be a repeat of 2016? Okay, how different is it going to be from the 2020 map? So I'll try to make some predictions. Obviously, in 2016, Trump won Wisconsin, for example. He won Georgia. He won Pennsylvania. But then in 2020, the results were very different. So, is Trump going to win Wisconsin again in 2024? Is Trump going to win Georgia again, Pennsylvania again? Is he going to win Michigan? Is he going to win Arizona? What's going on in North Carolina? I've talked about it recently that North Carolina, some people are calling North Carolina a battleground state. Is it really a battleground state? We know Trump won North Carolina in 2016. He won North Carolina in 2020. We hope he's going to win North Carolina in 2024, but we've seen Kamala Harris campaigning in North Carolina. Some are calling North Carolina a battleground state. I'm going to analyze, is it really a battleground state? And then I'll try to make a prediction, okay? I'll try to predict how many Electoral College votes Trump may end up getting in 2024, okay? So I would love your input. So whenever, I'll try to plan that live stream ahead of time. I'll try to announce it ahead of time so you can all plan to be here to participate, because I would love to hear your thoughts. We can go state by state. We can go state by state. We can say, okay, now let's talk about Wisconsin. What do you think? Is Trump going to win Wisconsin or no? Then we can go down the list like Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Georgia, Arizona, North Carolina. So I will try to do that live stream soon, and I would love if you all participate. Okay. By the way, 149 likes on my video already. Uh, can we cross 150, my friends? Can I get one more like, one more thumbs up, so I can reach 150, and let's go beyond that. All right. Uh, let's see. 150 likes. Thank you. Thank you, my friends. I appreciate that. Sherry writes, congratulations. Thank you. So wonderful to be here with all of you again. And I'm going to wrap up this live stream now. I'm going to conclude this. Thank you all for being here, my friends. And before I end the live stream, Angie writes, finish the wall. Absolutely, Angie. We have to finish constructing the wall. Dana is here. Hello, Dana. Thanks for being here, Dana. Oh, Dana writes, no, I just got here. Okay, Dana, I won't leave just yet. I'll hang out here for a little longer, Dana. Thanks for being here. Michael writes, thank you for the live stream as always. Thank you, Michael Brown. Okay, Dana just got here. Dana says, no, I just got here. Okay, so I'll hang out here for a few more minutes. I always have more to talk about, Dana and others. I always have more to talk about. So what was I saying? Yes, we have to pray for Trump. My friends, I do believe in the power of prayers, and I know many people do believe in the power of prayers. We have to believe in the power of prayers. We do believe in the power of prayers. Prayers are powerful. So, whatever faith you follow, whatever your religion is, we have the freedom of religion in this country. So, you can choose to follow any religion or not follow a religion. Whatever your religious views are, it's up to you. It's very personal. But I can tell you one thing. I believe in God. I believe in the great Almighty, and I believe in the power of prayers. And, if you believe in the power of prayers, then I would request you to please pray for Donald Trump. Please pray for Donald Trump. He's our leader. He needs our prayers. He survived the July 13th assassination attempt in Pennsylvania, okay, approximately 2 months ago. On September 15th, what happened? Another assassination attempt, and I'm glad, and I'm very grateful that Trump is safe. I'm so grateful that Trump is safe. So I believe that prayers have tremendous power. 2 assassination attempts, and thank God that Trump is safe. So, my friends, let's pray for Trump. Let's wish him the best. Let's think about him. Let's keep him in our thoughts. Let's keep him in our prayers. Trump needs our prayers. So, okay, if you pray, keep him in your prayers, and let's all keep him in our thoughts and in our prayers, okay? So, my friends, thank you so very much. That's really all I have for tonight. And, I will be paying attention to all the news updates. As I said, as the new week starts, we will learn a lot more. We will learn a lot more about what happened in Florida. We will learn a lot more about, the suspect, and so, as Americans, we want more information. We want to know the facts, and I hope that we will find out the facts. We will get the information. I'm hoping for that. So, my friends, that's all I have. Let's keep Donald Trump in our thoughts and in our prayers. Thank you so very much for joining. I appreciate it. Uh, and I will be back again with more videos and more live stream. So I'm going to end this live stream now. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart. I'm grateful to each and every one of you for your support, for your good wishes, for your words of encouragement. Thank you so very much. Okay. And I'll be back again. Okay. So together we will make America great again. Okay. Thank you so very much, my friends. Have a wonderful night and hope to see you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.